It couldn't have been possible without any of you. So from the bottom of our hearts, we are so grateful. We have so much gratitude towards everybody that's here. In one way or another, each and every one of you has impacted our lives in some kind of a capacity, and we just are forever grateful, and we love you all. Second of all, and it probably should have been first, but every single thing you guys see and have experienced and seen at this wedding is because of Kara. The amount of work that she put in today, on top of having a full-time job, doing hair for many of you even here, I don't know how she does it, but I'm eternally grateful for you. It's been so far the best party of my life. Hopefully your life as well. This is amazing. So thank you for all of your hard work. I love you so much. I'm so honored to call you my wife now. And real quickly, last but not least, not only is it our wedding day today, but I just wanted to acknowledge there are a couple of friends of ours over here in the back, Kevin and Allison, if you guys can please raise your hands. Today is their 5-year wedding anniversary, so I just want to give a shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for being here. It means so much to us. And then to two of our best friends, Lance and Erica. Tomorrow is their 1-year wedding anniversary. So for you guys to be here, again, means everything. We love you guys so much. You guys are both also welcome for the party, right? So you guys are welcome for this. We love all of you. Thank you guys so much. To our parents, to our sisters, and Kara's brothers, and all of our siblings, everybody here. You guys are all amazing. Thank you for everything.
I also just want to take a moment to thank my family, of course. It means the world to have us all together in the same spot. I have old coworkers here, I have friends here, and I just never felt so much love in one moment. So I thank all of you guys. I'm gonna really cut this short. I have some good makeup on. I do want to also take a moment to just thank our vendors too, they are a huge part of the day. They help so much. I do want to acknowledge that, and all I want to say is enjoy the food, enjoy the drinks, and let's dance and have a great time and celebrate love.
All right, next up, we're actually going to hear from the father of the groom. So let's have a big round of applause for Jerry.
That, so I'm done. So, first of all, along with Gerald, I want to tell you thank you. This. We got you. You are the most amazing group of people I think I've ever met in my life. Kara's family is absolutely wonderful. Most of them we hadn't met till today or yesterday, and they're just beautiful people. And so many of these guys out here I met when they were 6 years old and up to 15 years old, and have been a really, really big part of my life. And had the honor of having Gerald stay with me and having friends come over and gotten to be a part of them. So anyway, thank you to all of you from the bottom of our hearts. I have to say that I never expected this day to happen, because when Gerald hit his 30s, I thought, devoted bachelor forever. This is a guy that thought a spatula was something you beat the dog with when it was bad. But time went by, and this wonderful gal came into his life named Kara Jean. And maybe I should go backwards. She's what we call the game changer. And wonderful, kind, loving, sweet, honest person you could ever want to meet. And I'm sure, like there's a lot of us out here, like the movies, she had us all at hello. Just But anyway, like most romances, there was difficulties, but they worked so hard through them, and they, you know, I've scratched through this so much, I don't know what to read. I don't know what to say. I shared time with them, and so I was able to see them pulling closer and closer together daily, while keeping their individuality. They worked hard. They want the marriage to work. Time has passed. They realize now that they share the same beliefs and they aspire to the same goals. They have a nice little home. Like the same outings. We know the Kings and we know Disneyland, that's for sure. And whenever I see them, I see love. And as Gerald will always be my son, Kara will always be my daughter. And with the support of her immediate family and you, and if you weren't here, I mean, knowing you're here means you're important to them. If they've got you guiding them through their lives, they've got it made. And I wish them a very, very bright future. Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's a big round of applause for the father of the groom. Thank you, Jerry. Next up, we're going to hear from the sister of the bride, so keep it going for Laura.
He's my brother now, so. Oh, thank you, dear. All right. I am so happy and feel honored to be here and also share this time with my sister. So again, I am just honored to be able to celebrate with her in the union of two very special families. I've been fortunate enough to spend a lot of time with my sister since she's come to California, and Gerald's family has always been so welcoming. I love you all, and I love you, Gerald. My favorite memory of the first time coming to California to visit them is pretty epic, and this again just shows the teamwork of this amazing, really fun couple. So I pull up to the Sacramento airport, I got my luggage, I come out on the sidewalk, and Gerald's got, you know, the roof open of the car, blasting California Love. Tupac Shakur. And my sister has a sign like, "Welcome to Cali." I was bawling, like mostly because I love Tupac, but it was amazing. And that's family, that's exactly what we're like. And when Gerald was like down with that, I was like, this is my brother. So, but I didn't tell you who I am. I mean, they kind of did. I'm Laura's older sister. And, I did have one drink. They said no drinks. I'm sorry. But yes, I'm 2 years older than my sister. And literally from the day she was born, we shared a bedroom. Like crib in the toddler bed. We shared a room. Up until when I moved out when I was 18, very briefly. So as you can imagine, anyone in here with a sister, like, and then sharing a room for that long, we had some hard times. We fought just a little, and you know, pulling hair, the clothes thing. We shared a closet, a dresser. It was a lot. But the most beautiful thing all of a sudden happened. As we got older, there's not fights. And all of my siblings at that table, and my brother that's back in Wisconsin, we are solid. We are a rock family. Our siblings are just so close. And we are very fortunate to have each other. So I just want to give love to my family, yes, that all traveled here. And thank you, Gerald, for acknowledging that. So you might have noticed that Kara's always been the cool sister out of all the siblings, though. No shade on my siblings, but she was a star basketball player, the model of the family, has the height, and just an attraction that like people just wanted to gravitate towards her, right? And I think you've all really felt that too. She's also someone that has always prioritized others. And I'm so, to watch her get her hair and makeup done, that is like a complete role reversal. For every, hours we'd spend together in the chair, and she'd do everyone else's hair and makeup before she'd do her own. She wouldn't have time to take care of herself. And I think she's gotten better with boundaries like that, but it was really special, and I hope today that you and Gerald just feel like it's all your day. It is your day, and we're going to pay attention and celebrate all of you. And again, I just want to, I will wrap this up soon, promise. But when Gerald talked about, I got very emotional when he talked about her moving here, which was the best thing she's done in her whole life, but I lost my sister. But it's worth it. It's been worth it. And I know when I saw them shooting basketball hoops together, I knew just meeting Gerald, how kind he is. It's a really good match. And they both really love each other. And this is her forever husband. She said that to me, and I was like, I know. We all know that. So, I just want to say again that, as Jerry had said, we've seen you committed to this love. We've seen you growing, stronger connection. And this relationship is very solid. And so, congratulations. You made such a leap, and it worked out. This is a strong love. So I love you both, and thanks for letting me speak.
Let's have a big round of applause for the sisters of Brad and Laura. I got you, Laura. All right, next up, we're going to hear from the brother-in-law of the groom, so keep it going for Nathan. And the sister of the groom, Nicole. You guys are up there. Let's give it up for Nathan and Nicole, guys.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. So I had to write something down because as I've noticed as I've gotten older, I've gotten more emotional. And I think it is because as you get older, you start to realize what's really, really important. And honestly, how rare and unbelievably special love is, especially true love. So I knew if I didn't write something down, I was going to be a blubbering mess up here. So I had to write it down, so let me just go ahead and get started. Good afternoon, everybody. As most of you may know, my name is Nathan Hart, and I am lucky enough not only to be the husband of Nicole, but also Gerald's brother-in-law. But honestly, we've been in each other's lives for over 24 years, so I think brother just fits best. Being asked to speak at this wedding was an unbelievable honor, and frankly, I was extremely intimidated. I mean, how do you encapsulate what Gerald and Kara truly mean to me and my family? A wedding speech is supposed to be funny, touching, insightful, and leave a lasting impression. But what can I say or what can I do that would really do justice to what the two of these mean to us? I don't know, I'm not sure, but I'll try. So here we go. Let me start with G. Gerald, I've known you for over 24 years, which means you've been in my life and been connected to me for over half of my life. I first met Nicole summer of 1999. Gerald was all of 14 years old, maybe 100 pounds soaking wet, and blinged out like a disco ball, trying his damnedest to be exactly like Justin Timberlake. But let's be honest, he wasn't trying to be like Justin Timberlake back then, right? He was a funny, personable kid who loved NSYNC, MTV, Abercrombie & Fitch, basketball, and his family. As most of you know, Gerald comes from a rather large family, and I might say livelier family than my own. And when meeting somebody's family for the first time, there's always a little bit of apprehension because you want to make a good impression and don't really know how to act in front of them or how they're going to be. Lucky for me, meeting him was easy because while I knew you were protective of your older sister, a trait that he holds today, he was also extremely welcoming. Him, his amazing dad Jerry, and all the Lopez's from day one treated me with respect, dignity, and as one of their own. I'd like to assume it was my charm and charisma that made it happen, but honestly, I think they saw how much I cared for Nicole that really gave me the green light. Honestly, I kind of think that's just the way they are. Fun, loving, and accepting. Overall, just great people that I'm blessed to call family today. When Gerald and I met, it seemed that he took to me like I took to him, as a friend and pseudo-brother. There were so many days playing FIFA with the amazing Fee-Fail, nights out at the new club, The Park, nights in listening to music, spinning records on speakers way too big for the rooms that they were in, and overall just really enjoying each other's company. He has always been a bright light in any situation and knew how to make people feel welcomed. Always has, always will, still is, and still does. As the years passed and Nicole and I got more serious, I started to look at Gerald as more of a brother than just the brother of my girlfriend. And over the years, I've had the pleasure of watching this 14-year-old boy grow into the man that we see today. Oh, the emotions. I was there for his time at Jesuit, which apparently was his dream high school due to their basketball program, and probably the place where a lot of you met him there today. I was there when he went to college, stingers up, where he continued to grow and develop. I was there at his graduation with the pride of seeing him walk across that stage that only a brother could have. I was there when he also began traversing the post-college working world, which most of us just call real life. Hell, we even worked together for a little while at this place that shall not be named. But there, watching you, this once 14-year-old kid, take charge of your office and lead it with authority and grace brought a little pride to me, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. As the years have gone by and Gerald has continued to grow in a professional manner, I had prayed that he would be able to find partnership in life similar to the one that I found with Nicole. There have been some trial runs over the years, some good, some bad, but all of them allowing you to determine what exactly you want in a partner and truly understanding what being a loving and dependable partner actually means. Then, one day, Gerald tells us about a girl from Instagram he's met that he thinks he's found a real connection with. Now, I may date myself a little bit here, but I thought to myself, how in the world do you think you found anybody of any value from an app where you post pictures of your drinks, dogs, and dinner? Doesn't make sense, my man, but okay, you do you. Then he tells us that she's coming to visit us and we have an opportunity to meet. I thought to myself, sure, I'll meet her, but it could be a good time, but who knows how long she's going to be in our lives. But honestly, Kara, when we met, it was natural. It was easy. Honestly, it just seemed right. It didn't take long for us, both Nicole and I, to recognize the signs of a strong relationship and all of the ingredients of an amazing life. You're smart, caring, creative, and always looking for ways to be a better person to Gerald and also help Gerald become a better person himself. In short, Kara, you are what Nicole and I have been praying Gerald to find and establish a life with. All of this from a leap of faith. Gerald, Kara, thank you so much for allowing me the honor to express how much you mean to me. And congratulations on taking this next step on your journey together. I am unbelievably excited for where life is going to take the two of you. I love you guys.
Thank you, Nathan.
Now, let me pass it off to the boss. Nicole, I love you.
Okay. What's that? I don't know.
Just wait, just wait.
They're ready to cry. Here we go. Okay. So I'm going to say good evening. It's almost good evening. It's so nice to see everyone come together for this very special occasion. Sorry. When Gerald and Kara asked if Nathan and I would give a speech at their wedding, we instantly said yes and began discussing what we were going to say. When he and I were brainstorming, we kept coming back to this one main idea: connections. Life is about connections. When we're born, we make connections with our family, and then as we grow up, we make connections with friends, and then hopefully end up making a connection with our soulmate. When I first made my connection with Gerald, it was on a rainy Saturday morning on February 23rd, 1985. I was 5 years old and was so excited to meet him. Now, being 5 years apart may not be a big deal now, but believe me, it was a very big deal when we were kids. But as much as I was annoyed by him growing up, so sorry, but I love you, but it kind of was. I look back on our childhood and have some of the best memories of he and I together. When we were very young, we played outside a lot. We played sports with other kids in the neighborhood. We put on talent shows for neighbors on the front porch. Nick. And made movies or commercials with our family video camera. Most of you know how funny Gerald is. He's so quick and witty and has some of the best one-liners I've ever heard. I'm pretty sure I've come close to throwing up or peeing my pants more than once because he's so funny. He is so much fun to be around. I think that's one of the ways that Gerald draws people in and makes his connections. Gerald and I have been extremely close ever since we were little. Of course, like every brother and sister relationship, we've had our ups and downs, but no matter what, we're always there for one another and love each other very, very much. I've watched my brother grow up through the years, and it's been an absolute privilege. When he wants something, he's dedicated, tenacious, and persistent. This is definitely the case when it comes to basketball. Gerald's been playing since he's in the 3rd grade and picked up on it very quickly. He's always had great instincts when it came to playing the game. Now with relationships, it's a little bit of a different story. My brother and I are similar in a lot of ways, but took very different paths when it came to relationships. Gerald has notoriously been a bit restless. Restless when it came to dating. It's been interesting watching him navigate that aspect of his life, and for a long time, if I'm honest, I was a tad worried, but only because I'm extremely protective of him and just wanted him to be happy. However, when he met Kara, something in him changed. The connection they made was like nothing I've ever seen with Gerald before. Kara seamlessly seemed to fit with him and at the same time fit with the rest of our family. She actually just seemed to connect so easily with everyone she came into contact with. It seemed very reminiscent of my relationship with my husband, Nathan. Nathan and I have always said that we fit together very well, like yin and yang, and that's exactly how we see Gerald and Kara. Kara seems to just be the perfect fit with Gerald. We've seen tremendous growth with Gerald in the past 6 years since he's known Kara. She brings balance, stability, and unconditional love. Kara, thank you for taking a chance by moving across the country. Well, I know it was a huge move for you. I didn't realize how impactful it was going to be on the rest of us. Over these 6 years, you and I have become so close. Through your relationship with Gerald and the rest of our family, I've realized that my belief in the universe brings people together for a reason is absolutely true. You're an incredible sister, auntie, friend, and human being. You bring such a bright light to our family, and we're all truly blessed to know you and have you in our lives. I'm so happy I get to officially call you my sister. Gerald, it's been a blessing being a part of your life and watching you grow and mature into the man you are now. I'm so proud of you. I love you very, very much. It's been an honor watching both of you grow as individuals and as partners. We're so happy to see you have found each other and have established a life together. Like Nathan said earlier, he and I have been married for 17 years and have known each other for 24. In that time, we've learned a lot about ourselves and each other, and we'd like to share some words of wisdom with you both. We never know what's going to happen in this life. You'll encounter both the good and the bad, but don't ever forget you're on the same team. Marriage is a true commitment that takes work. Trust, respect, and communication are key. Remember to have fun and laugh as much as possible. And don't sweat the small stuff, because it's all small stuff. Life is about making loving connections and beautiful memories, so make as many as you possibly can. We love you both very much. Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. McDaniel. Here is to your lifetime connection.
Let's have a big round of applause for Nicole. Thank you, Nicole. And one more time, let's give it up for everyone who spoke. So thank you, Jerry, Laura, Nathan, and Nicole. Thank you guys so much for your stories and your words of wisdom. Hi, guys. So we're going to begin dinner in a few minutes, but one last thing before we go to dinner, As you guys may or may not know, Gerald's grandparents aren't able to travel with us today, so our amazing bride reached out and she wanted to make sure that we're able to hear from them today. So this recording is from Gerald's grandparents.
Hi, Karen here. This is Grandpa. I want to bless you guys with God's permission, wishing you the best on all of your life, okay? So, I won't be able to be there, me or you, Grandma, but I'm wishing you the best. God bless you, all of you, on your weddings. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Que la bendición de Dios Padre, Dios Hijo, Dios Espíritu Santo les alcance y después la mía. Que la bendición de Dios Padre, Dios Hijo, Dios Espíritu Santo les alcance y después la mía. Que la bendición de Dios Padre, Dios Hijo, Dios Espíritu Santo les alcance y después la mía. Que el Señor, este matrimonio, bendícelo, bendícelos, que sean muy felices y que Dios los cuide en todo. Esos son los deseos de todos de nosotros. Amén.
Let's give it up for Gerald's grandparents, guys. All right, so we are having some amazing tacos for dinner. So our amazing wedding planning team will be coming by to each table